Clemson had points on their first 7 possessions last week. There's
See,
a throw
that's
to
too much
Williams
airtime.
on the perimeter, and the hit is made right away by Alexander Kilgore, the linebacker. Loss of 2 on the play on the throw. Now they're going to
Okay.
hand the ball to Randall.
Okay, cut up then.
Up the middle goes Adam Randall, and it's a first down. And almost a defining statement. We have to prove today we can run the ball. And here's Bazina keeping it.
Damn.
He's not going to get the first down. He'll be tackled at least a yard short. Cam Robertson.
The other quarterback, number 2, must have got hurt.
Second in the ACC, 14th nationally, averaging about 14 yards a return. We'll try and gather this.
Ooh, shit, boy.
Right on the number. Tigers were down to cover it on a 50-yard punt.
I but think you like that.
T.J. Harden is the running back. First down, Jennings tries to get it on the perimeter, and this is Jameer Knight. And he'll get across the 15, out toward the 17, 18-yard line goes Knight. Stop for no gain. Play fake by Jennings. Wants to go deep. He'll check it down here to the near side. And that is Knight, or Chris Johnson, the running back, 6'8", and deploy 1 to the boundary and 4 to the field here, including Hittner, the tight end. Jennings wants to throw, and in trouble, the Tigers are there.
Shit.
Will Help was there. Sammy Brown, 47, led the charge. Bryant Wesco waits on the punt from McSparron. Not a great punt by the Aussie. It's going to hit and check up in the 35.
What the fuck?
Wesco touched it, fumbled it, but it's going to bounce out of bounds into the Clemson bench. First down and 10 it'll be. Ball at the 48 of the Tigers on their second possession. Bazina wants to throw. Pressure coming. Hit as he does. That ball is recovered.
Fumble.
If it indeed is
They will call it a fumble.
SMU, of course, wants it to be ruled a fumble. There's no signal from Mike Roach and his crew. Another look at this. Watch Maizano, Steve.
Yeah, I felt like his arm was coming forward here, and I still do, watching the replay. So we'll see how I think they're going to reverse this call.
Well, that means we get to visit with the Game Day Operations Center in Uptown Charlotte in the Atlantic Coast Conference headquarters. And Mike Roach will go to the review.
Yeah, I think you hand it off a couple times or you get the ball out quick. Try not to get him on the run too much.
Jennings going to sail it for Hudson.
Oh, shit, boy.
25-20, 10-5, Jordan Hudson and SMU.
That boy, Hudson, I ain't gonna lie, cuz you just outran their whole fucking defense. But, boy, your field drip is disgusting, my nigga. That shit might be the worst. Like, look at what this nigga has on.
Ball here from Jennings. We talked about maybe throwing it. Didn't know they could pull this.
They flooded the zone, Wes. They put 3 receivers on that one side, across short, medium, and long, and they stressed.
This man has on a leg sleeve, long sleeve compression shirt, elbow, whatever this is, this brace with tape around the gloves.
Coverage by doing
On
that.
both gloves. With an undershirt underneath. And look at the helmet that he had.
Watching Jennings, he's ginger on his feet back there.
I just can't get past that shit. But like, good catch, good run, and everything, man.
That's Randall again. Picks up almost 8. It'll be third down and about 3 for the Tigers. 3 receivers to the top. Bazina looking toward Wesco, and that got batted down. And able to scoop it up.
Oh.
And here's Jennings looking to throw. Quick shot inside. Brinson the catch. First down across the 45.
God damn.
Hampton promptly wrapped up Romello Brinson, who kept scrapping to midfield. That's McFall, who came back into the backfield. He'll get the carry. Look at Derek McFall.
Oh, yeah.
He got almost 10 on first down. Full 7 here. Clemson brings 4. Jennings from the pocket. Across the middle and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, freshman Jalen Cooper. 48. This will be from 51.
Oh, good shit, boy.
Keltner on the year is 4 for 7.
That was a heck of a play on defense, that last play, Wes. It really was. The way he broke that, separated that ball.
Kick is away, and Keltner right down the middle. It's a career best for Keltner.
Oh no, dog.
This
Clemson just,
redshirt freshman from Keller, Texas.
like some teams just fall off, cuz like I don't know.
The running back spot. There's a quick shot play to T.J. Moore. That'll be a first down. That's 12
I heard his
yards.
back.
Equals the longest
And I heard his
play of the
leg.
day for the Tigers. Raleigh told us yesterday, plenty of arm talent for this young man from Birmingham. Here's Vizina. There's your shot play, Steve. And it is caught. No, Wesco could not clutch it.
Like I said, cuz some teams just fall off, dog. Like he was the best freshman last year. But
I mean,
that might be the
this is
son.
just a misjudged ball. The ball was beautiful.
I ain't gonna lie, that might have been the sun. That happens sometimes. Like sometimes the ball will be in the air, and the sun will be blinding you, and you don't see the ball until the last second. I ain't gonna lie, it happens.
But you look at Christopher Zina, get a first down through the throw game, and try to create some sort of get fat in the zone here. SMU looks like they're playing cover one.
Good field. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All the way.
Clemson with his best offensive momentum of the day. Vizina again taking a look, looking for more.
Good catch, boy.
Touchdown Tigers.
See, there we go. I like how he ain't do too much.
No question. I mean, they nicely done. Way to get on the board.
32-yard strike gets Clemson to within 3.
Get the most from Medicare with the Humana Medicare Advantage plan.
I think
Our
this the
plans
same
combine
insurance I
original
got.
Medicare with
4 across. Jennings little shovel. This is Hart trying to find running relief.
Shit.
T.J. Hart working upfield. This is
Yeah,
going to be
dang.
a first down. 3-point ball game inside 6 to go in this first half. And they're going to flip it on the reverse. Knight trying to get to the corner. Or no, Link Rhodes. And that's Jaheim Lawson. So here's a 48-yard try by Keltner. And the kick is away by Keltner, and it is good. So Sam Keltner.
At a moment's notice, he could be running the offense.
Here is Randall on the kick return at the 15. Adam 20, 25, 30. Look out. Out toward the 32.
Everybody's dealing with injuries this time of year. This is what's going on.
Second down for Vizina. From the pocket again. Here's Bettencourt, the tight end,
Good
making a move, and he'll be chopped down shy of the first down.
Run his ass over.
Dazio buddies over there.
I don't know about that.
3rd and short. Play fake. Vizina on the soft roll. Wants to
Oh,
throw,
yo.
and it's caught.
God
No drop.
damn it, man.
Big lick intended out there for Brown. Peter Woods in the Tar Heel package. Another look at the throw to Brown, and Harmon dislodged it. Inverted wishbone, if you will. They'll hand it to Woods, right side, and he's not going to get there. Wow, SMU makes a stand. Coming out of there is Kilgore. Didn't Coach Rick do enough last Saturday night late? Here's Jennings on the first down play, 2nd straight time defensively for the Tigers.
Showing straight 0. No deep.
Jennings on a deep drop, trying to get it to Hart, and what a play by Sammy Brown. The run pursuit angles of Sammy Brown will catch your eye on every snap. It'll be his 3rd field goal of the half and make it a 9-point SMU lead. The kick is away by Keltner, and it is good again. Wow, a lot of confidence for this young man from Tyler. That's Williams in motion. Vizina looking for Randall. Boy, took a big hit. That was Harmon wrapping him up at the 33.
Antonio Williams.
Here's Antonio Williams. Wow, look out. And he runs right into Isaiah Smith. How about that play by the
It's
big
like they don't
defensive
even
end?
want to play no more.
Vizina looking to throw on 3rd down.
What the fuck is he
And he'll
doing?
be taken down. That's a Mustang sack. Campbell Robertson was
No,
there.
I think
And
Clemson
so
just
was
gave
T.J.
up. Like
Warner.
they just look piss poor. Like no
Snap to
effort,
Jennings.
nothing.
Tigers only rushing 3. Jennings wants to throw, and coming back to
Damn,
try
I
and
should
make
say
the
good
catch,
catch.
was Jordan Hudson. Covered up by Jaden Lucas or Corey Gibson.
Neither team seems to have the ability to capture momentum in any significant way right now.
McSparron going to flip this on the ground well ahead of Wesco, and Brian Wesco.
Shit,
Wow.
what?
McSparron going to flip this on the ground well at
Momentum in any significant way right now.
McSparron going to flip this on the ground well ahead of Wesco, and Brian Wesco. Wow, look out here. Right here, watch this.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Caught. Oh gosh. That just. Thank God he's okay. That didn't look good right there at all.
Wow. I think it was Brandon. This is third in the full 9. Vazina wants to cut him loose, and
Oh shit, boy.
TJ Moore behind the cover.
Hey, boy, that's that boy's second touchdown.
What a grab.
Hey, boy,
62 yards. And he pulled it in off his fingertips.
Why the corner stopped, I have no idea.
Hey, boy, that boy NFL start just went up.
Track the ball right now with one hand, catch it on the point, bring it
That
in
nigga
right
start
there.
just went way through. That nigga start just went through the fucking roof.
No wonder why they feel like this guy's going to play at the next level. I mean, you can see it. Wow. And certainly a good enough throw.
4 catches, 112, 2 touchdowns for TJ Moore. Or is 116. He's got 4 less than that here today. Here's Jennings trying to get to space. Kevin now thinking about finally delays and throws to Knight, and that's a first down. So here's Jennings, 2nd and 10. And here goes Derek McFall on a little pitch, and he'll turn the corner, first down and more. And McFall's going to score. 35 yards goes Derek McFall. How about that play, Steve?
Watch the right tackle here. You're going to see P.J. Alexander here. Watch him get up on this linebacker right now. Look at the angle he takes. Pitched it off the end. Look at that. Look at the big man run. He was out last week with an injury, but we're down the boundary.
Vazina, quick throw. Williams the catch. Antonio trying to
Oh,
break
yeah.
to the outside. First down.
Oh shit. Bought the hell out of
10
number
play
4 on the
drive for the
sideline.
Tigers. Quick throw on the slant. Catch is made, and falling forward, Tyler Brown. First down to the 24.
God damn it.
If you misplaced your card, slide to the right and the card's locked.
Snap to Vazina. Back here to the middle of the field.
Oh, good shit.
And caught right around the 10-yard line. TJ Moore, another grab. That'll take him for a career high yardage-wise. 124 now for Moore at a career high.
The fuck?
Vazina looking in zone, put it up.
What is he
and
doing?
It got banged up now for Moore at a
What is he doing?
career high.
This nigga turned his back. Why you ain't just...
Wise. 124 now for Moore.
What the fuck are you looking at? Why are you looking at him? This nigga is over the top of that shit.
High. Vazina looking in.
Yeah, you got a fucking safety right there.
Put it up, and it got banged away.
Christopher Vazina, a lot of credit here. He stood in there.
I don't know, it just baffled me. Like, I don't understand what the fuck he's looking at.
Is good. So with 7 seconds left.
That shouldn't even been a first read.
Jennings tries to get rid of it, does, and that's Johnson. Backside with room. He stops on a dime, shakes Brown, and gets to the Tiger 20. Sammy Brown, the linebacker, in the backfield now with Jennings. Jennings giving ground, trying to slip it. Oh, what a catch by Hittner, and that's a touchdown.
I told you, Twin. It just looked like they just giving up out there.
But the touchdown catch, look at this. What a grab. We've seen 2 terrific one-hand touchdown catches today. One for the Tigers, and this one from Big Matthew Hittner. Hittner and Maryland were both discussed yesterday by Clemson defensive coordinator Tom Allen. And a miss on the extra point will keep this an 12-point game at 29-17. Here's the third down play for Vazina and Clemson. Trailing by 12. Here to the near side and stopped on the catch by Marcellus Barnes. And Barnes, a little wobbly, maybe going to the bench. Here's Jameer Knight trying to make a fair catch of it, and a running catch it is off the punt of Jack Smith. Hittner and Hudson here to the near side. Jennings spins it off the hands and intercepted on the back end by Ricardo Jones.
Wayne Woodaz did a really nice job getting depth underneath that and causing that throw not to have the right window through behind. Led to this interception right here. Maybe even tipped it.
So a couple of plays, and now Clemson gets a plus.
And I've said that before. They've got to capitalize here. It's getting late in this game. They've got to get some points.
Here's the snap to Vizina. To the near side, Randall the catch. And he got knocked around pretty good there. Kyron Chambers. Here's the snap, Vizina to work. Up in the pocket, and now he's going to be sandwiched by Imba and Smith, or Webb and Smith, rather. Jared Riley called Vizina an instinctive runner. May have to win with his feet a little bit here if the Tigers are going to have a chance. Straight drop pressure.
God damn.
Smith will get him. Isaiah Smith went right around Blake Miller.
And this
at the
man
right
ain't
tackle
even got
spot.
this man. He just woke up, threw a t-shirt on, and just went in the locker room and said, I don't need nothing.
Day by SMU.
SMU just got some of the worst field trip players ever. They just don't give a fuck about nothing. They just want to play football.
It looked like Big Jeffrey Emba got him before the ball was loose. We'll see how. I think Mike Roach, if they already waved it as incomplete, I think they have. And they get one on the house. Vizina going to take the shot.
Ooh, good catch, boy. That's a catch.
Is that a touchdown? It is for Tristan Smith. They're going to hand the ball to Johnson. Look out, big hole. Lots of speed, and he cannot outrun Ricardo Jones, who was able to get enough of Chris Johnson into Clemson territory. Tigers coming. Jennings got to cut it loose and does, and that's Brinson the catch. And Romello's going to stretch to the 39. Converted. Second and long, third and long in the first half with his legs, despite the injury. Clemson coming with pressure. Jennings shoots it, and there is it. Incomplete, and now flag's been thrown.
I didn't make Con foot down. They didn't do a flag now.
And Hannafin, I think, commits the penalty.
That's interference. Defense, number 5. Ball be placed in the score of the foul, automatic. First down.
What they got to do is make sure they don't give away field goal range.
Tigers break forward, the throw. Hudson the catch. Jordan Hudson another grab. Pistol set. Johnson's the back. Jennings will hand it to him. And Johnson weaving through traffic scores.
Yep.
So C.J. Johnson punched it into the end zone with 1:03
Yep.
to go.
That's expected right there. They gonna start leaving.
Here,
They done gave up on Clemson.
That was a nice
9 now. And the go for 2 brought to you by Dos Equis. The go for Dos. Here's Jennings. Going to flip it up in the air to Maryland.
Shit.
And he can't
Good
hang on.
flick.
It was Hampton that deflected it out of there for the Tigers. So the go for Dos from Dos Equis turned away. We got a flag.
I don't know how that's not. I don't know how that's not PI there, anyways. Well, this is how that saying goes. You never remember September. You sometimes remember October, and you always remember November. So that's it.
Now, Dana, that is a man right there.
Check out Pot Shots,
Nah, that shit
part
over
of
with,
Skechers
cuz.
Court and Classics collection.
That shit
Featuring
definitely
premium
over with.
materials like soft suede, plus more